2025 was a crazy busy year for Christian McCaffrey. He had 1,200 yards on the ground on a career high of 311 carries. But that was not all this guy did. He also had 900 yards receiving on 108 receptions. I mean, this guy pretty much did everything on offense. It is truly impressive what he does, and I get it. There are some concerns about his age. He is 30, and after coming off another season where he kind of put his body through a lot of wear and tear, hopefully his health is all good. And that's the one thing about Christian. He really trains in the offseason, kind of like with so much discipline and fierceness. There's nobody really, I think, that trains as hard as Christian McCaffrey. So I hope he's all good and is ready to run it back for another season. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing good as always. And in today's video, we're doing this. We're talking about the Niners' offensive philosophy when it comes to the run game. All right, guys, in 2025, the Niners' offense, they were pretty good, but as a fan watching, the Niners' offense itself looked quite different compared to previous years. I felt that in the past, the Niners were a very run-first offense. Kyle Shanahan loves to establish the ground game, and in 2023, when they had their journey to the Super Bowl, the Niners had about 2,400 rushing yards, which ranked third in the league. Defenses had to respect the Niners' offensive rushing game, and so they would often invest bodies in loading up the box, which would then lead to lighter coverages in the back and those explosive pass plays that we would see in 2023. But now comparing that with last season, the Niners only had 1,800 rushing yards and they ranked 24th in the league. Quite a big difference. I completely get it. The Niners had kind of a revamp on the roster and the offensive side of the ball kind of was a little bit weaker, but they made do with it. And they really transitioned over to another offensive philosophy or another style of offense. Over the course of 2025, I saw the Niners become a drop back pass offense, relying a lot more on the pass, Purdy in the pocket instead of the run. The one problem with this though was that the wide receivers were last in separation. And that didn't help at all because, Purdy would often look down the field, but nothing was open. And so what happens when your wide receivers are not able to get free, nor are you able to run the ball? It means 924 yards for CMC. And then look, I enjoyed it. It was fun to see CMC with the ball in his hands, a lot of screen plays. But by the divisional round with the Seahawks, the Niners offense felt pretty one-dimensional. Literally felt that everybody on the field knew exactly where the ball was going to go every single time. And then the Niners lost to the Seahawks 41-6. CMC and Jake Tonjes, like the two people that did show up, they got injured by, I think, halftime. So 41-6. Yeah. So how do the Niners get back to being a run-first offense? I think the first things they need to do is on that offensive line, get better at being able to make running lanes and running gaps. They ranked 26th in the league, in terms of being able to create holes for running lanes. And they were good against certain things, against the blitz. They were particularly good, but they just really need to improve this one aspect of that offensive line. Another thing I think the Niners can do better at is Kyle Shanahan committing to those inside zone run plays, especially on first down. I think that, CMC himself, his greatest attribute is being able to see the field. And a lot of the times, inside zone plays are, geared towards that. In inside zone plays, there's something called a bang, a bend, and a bounce read. The bang read is going up the B gap. And that's, what ideal situation. The bend is usually when you have to cut back towards the backside of the playing field because you got defensive edges coming after you. And the bounce is kind of just a last fail-safe mechanism just to, not lose much yardage. So CMC, this is what he excels at and what I hope to see a lot more of from Kyle Shanahan's calling scheme. The last thing I think the Niners can do to improve their run game, and I think they've kind of done it, is get better in that wide receiver room at separation and stuff and be an actual passing offensive threat. When the pass game is going good, defenses often have to, lighten up the box, and that allows for, those big run plays instead. And, I kind of miss seeing that. I want to see some angry CMC run plays. Wide receiver also important blocking down the field for their runners And so, but Kyle Shanahan himself, if you're not blocking down the field, you're not playing. All right, guys, that is it. I hope you guys are enjoying the summer. We're about 50 days or so from, the season. I'm pretty excited about it. And I think my favorite part of the season, I'll show you guys real quick. It's Christian McCaffrey off-season training videos and posts. Let me pull up his Instagram. Oh, look at this. He's got his middle finger up underwater, just aura. What else does he do? He is a dad as well. He's fighting. He's doing I don't know what is that, but I don't know what that's about. But my man is looking good, and yeah, that's enough glaze. But I'm gonna make maybe my next edit needs to be a CMC edit. I hope you guys saw my Brock Purdy edit. I spent a lot of time into that working in Adobe After Effects. Took me about like 2 full days of 48 hours to at least get something. I was happy with it, but always room for improvement. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy, fam. Peace. Did not record sound. My computer fell asleep. Great.